main thing we have to get down today are the breaks, that you're counting correctly with the rest, okay? Because they change throughout the song. However, they do change the same way. 1, 2, 3.
Prophets being crowned somewhere out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Here we plant rice. 2, 3, 1.
So the thing that's particularly amazing about this play is that it's told in little fragments, and people don't really understand the whole story at the beginning of the rehearsal process, and they also don't usually relate to their characters at all. And so that makes it a really, really tricky play to rehearse, because people show up at the beginning and they're told to stand here or to go there or to sing this song, but nobody really had a vision of where this play was going or what the story was that we were trying to tell at the beginning, except Mr. Hughes. So he has to pull a cast of 20-something along with his vision really sufficing for all of us.
I actually really like the play. I'm a Stephen Sondheim fan. He's the guy who wrote the play. I like the music a lot. You know, it's like different, culturally different, and it's just like a different musical to be in. So it's fun.
Well, the reason I like the play is because I enjoy music and enjoy the theater. Just got into it last year, and I really enjoyed it. So I mean, I like to continue with it, and I think this play will be reaching outside my circle, sort of. I want to say. Definitely.
What's it like being the only Asian in the play?
It's actually kind of difficult for me. I mean, I don't feel particularly segregated, you know, from the rest of the cast, but I mean, it's interesting. I mean, it does great things for the Japanese, but
It's true.
I feel like I was typecast, to be honest.
There was a time when foreigners were welcome here. But they took advantage of our friendship.
Anything else that you want to know?
Yeah.
What?
How do you think you're doing so far in the performance?
Poorly.
Horribly?
Poorly.
Oh, poorly.
P-O-O-R-L-Y.
They eat the rice and then the day begins again. Remember, you've got your hands scooped. Which hand was it that rolled? The right hand. Okay, so you're here, right? Everybody does one scoop. Which
I generally talk to my mom a lot about things, and it's like nice to have her involved, and she loves being involved, of course. And I love working with her. She's been doing a lot of choreography for things for me, and I just love the way she works, and it's really fun, and it's good to have movement and real dance in a show like this, because it definitely needs it.
Someone foot, and then you land.
My grandma was like, why are you doing this play? It's not for you, it's not for Korea. You go crazy, you little kid. And I said, I'm sorry, Grandma. It was my calling, I had to go. We're never going to do a play on Korea. It's like my mom, and they're like, oh my God, so cute, you with the play. We're so happy for you. Look at you, you sing now, you dance, so you have line, you say line and play. I was like, yeah, I do. Thank you.
Who cares about the actual actors? This is all the stuff. Alright, this is Davey. He's another member of the construction crew for the set. Davey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name's Davey.
He's in charge of the measurements, which haven't been very good, I might add. We've been off a few times, so we've had to redo a few things.
Ah! Monster!
Where are the screws?
Why are the nails so small?
This had better be the same height.
They look the same.
But you can't tell from down there.
I'd say this play is much more provocative. There's a lot more sex and drugs and rock and roll in this,
Yeah.
which I like.
No, I mean, no, that's what
I
happened.
mean, I like that aspect of it. The Japanese were very, they were out of control. Just like.
And America came in
Did you know?
and made them good citizens.
They invented cocaine. Space was also a Japanese invention. That was a cool one when they thought of that. But
Yeah, no.
fire as well. They invented it.
Yeah. Well, these are all like really well known examples.
Shoes?
What are some? Yeah.
We wouldn't have shoes if we did more for the Japanese. Everybody thinks they wore sandals. Fucking those motherfuckers were kicking around in Air Force Ones. They were gangsta as
3,000 years ago.
They were like
BC times. They
They're
were just like.
they wrote. Did you know they wrote every Beatles song? The Japanese did.
I didn't. Know
Yoko
that,
Ono.
actually.
Hello.
I remember the dance. You guys have no excuses. I'm an old timer.
Ready, guys, ready?
Okay, where are we right now?
We're at the very beginning of Acts 1, Scene 5.
The 12th direct descendant of the great Tokugawa Ieyasu, unifier of our country, ruling lord of all Japan.
The second treaty, stick it under your arm, keep the open one, take the pen. He's gonna turn around.
He's a scary man.
I think he's probably the most awesome man I've ever met.
I mean, I'm honestly a little bit afraid of
Colonel
like,
Sanders in disguise.
of
Not really
the fact that he might
disguised at all,
slaughter my
it's actually-
chickens and cook them up into a delicious feast.
And
I feel like he's a man's man.
he is absolutely he's a man's man.
I mean, like
He's
if
the
you ask him
dominant
what he
one of
likes
the
to
group.
do, he likes to
Go to horse races.
yes, announces what he has
He's
a
a very
wonderful voice.
He's a really refined gentleman.
He's a
to be honest
refined.
with you.
He's like a refined Southern gentleman.
Sits
almost.
around like wearing an ascot and smokes a pipe.
Yes, I
Wouldn't be surprised
think
at all
so.
if he did.
He has a wonderful voice, phenomenal
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
I think if somebody recorded his voice for me, I would listen to it.
Yeah, to go to sleep.
Like to go to sleep, you'd be like,
soothe bunnies.
"Hello, this is Mr. Hughes. Go to sleep, Alex."
Mr. Hughes is hands down the most patient person I know. He deals with constant noise and lack of attention that I could never deal with. And he always manages to bring it around to serve some purpose. So my hat goes off to Mr. Hughes to being able to do this for this long. That's pretty amazing.
Well, it's a very creative process, and you get to take something from scratch and build it, even though it doesn't last very long. Now, that's one of the things I love about live performance, that it is over and it's done, and it exists then in your memory. But the act of creating, and we create the music, we create the acting, creating the sets, all of that is just it's a very rewarding thing, and to see the students here take hold and reach deep down inside themselves and create their own action and their own characters and all of that is a very rewarding thing. I get more out of it probably than anybody else. Drum solo, recorder, go.
So I sign like while. Yes, while he's singing. The boom happens. You take the second treaty, stick it under your arm, keep the open one, take the pen. Come to a fairy getting letter, come to a getting fancy pen.
Oh.
So, it's a week till the play, right?
A week from tomorrow.
I have a question for the uninformed viewer. At this point in time, have we blocked most of Act 2?
That's a negative. When do we open?
Thursday.
Next Thursday. Curious.
Rather.
Oh, they are ready. One. Oh, they come. Everybody wants you should like the father will be every year to protect or make And he says, we float, blackout. And that's the end of the first scene.
Beautiful.
And I was gonna have them peel off as they start to sing as, while they're singing.
Are we nervous since the play is so close?
Yes.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
We usually have a double run through on Sunday. This Sunday we had a single run through, and we missed practice on Monday because of the snow day.
Which was not good.
Not at all. Yeah, really valuable. The Sunday performance is usually when it comes together. And since we missed half of it, it didn't come together as much, so
Yeah.
hopefully it will this week.
I did this hair. I straightened it. First time I've ever straightened someone's head. It was perfect. Look at this. Look at this job.
Okay, so the play opens tomorrow. We are not ready. But there's this thing that happens in the middle of the night between the final dress rehearsal and opening night where somehow concentration descends upon the actors. They find their lines, they find their concentration, they find their understanding of the show. And we will be ready tomorrow.
Well, we lost 3 very crucial rehearsals to weather, to snow, and in all honesty, I was very, very worried. But last night in the final dress, I could see it gel and come together, and I think that the tension now runs high enough that they'll do very well tonight.
Stop.
With your feet on the air, your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah. Your head will collapse if there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming.
Look
like a gremlin.
Rubber stuff on it.
Check in the dressing room.
I don't have
Do it.